Give me just a couple minutes of your time, and I want to show you how you can save several $1,000s on your next camper purchase. You see, one of the newest, latest and greatest tricks that many RV dealers, especially the big box stores, are using is what they call a quote-unquote finance discount. The finance discount basically ensures that you finance your new camper with them at their interest rate. These interest rates are higher than the industry standards. If you're seeing 7.99 and 8.99 interest rates, that's something that's outside of the normal industry standards. Let me let you in on a little secret. All RV dealers buy loans from their banks, and the banks give dealers an opportunity to make a little bit of money on those loans. For every 0.25% that the dealer bumps that interest rate up, the dealer gets a 1% rebate or kickback from the bank. So on a $20,000 deal, that's a $200 incentive. That's that 1/4. Well, this practice is not regulated by the federal government or by state government. So some dealers are going to bump interest rates 2 and 3 full percent. On a 1% bump, you're talking $800. On a 2%, you're talking $1,600. And as you can see by these charts, how much more money it costs you per month by financing at a higher rate. Even though it may seem like you're getting a lower price, you end up paying more for the camper over the course of the loan. And the bad part for the customer is after 5 years, what's happened is you've paid nothing toward the principal or very little toward the principal, and you've paid all of your payments for the last 60 months in interest only, causing you to be very upside down when you go to sell or trade it in. As an example, your trailer is only worth $10,000, but you still may owe $14,000 on it. So when you're shopping, make sure that the interest rate is at a very reasonable rate. Check around with other dealers before you sign on the dotted line. If the salesperson that you're dealing with doesn't want to talk about the interest rates and says, oh, we need to have you visit with our finance manager before we can give you a rate, or they want to make you give them a deposit before they'll run your credit, those are some pretty big red flags. As you can see in this example, the purchase price of the camper is $30,220 a month with 10% down, and Minnesota sales tax, title, and license is included in the price. And as an example here, it shows 5.99% interest rate. Well, if you do the math, the payment should be lower than what the advertised payment is. The actual payment should be about $280 a month versus $305. So my question is where does the extra $25 a month go? It goes into dealer prep fees, third-party warranties, and a lot of hidden fees. Make sure that you really do the math on some of these big box store dealers and multi-store dealers, because they may not explain that payment to you when you're walking around in the trailer. If the dollars don't seem right, ask for an itemized document showing the actual payments and how it's broken down over the course of the loan. And if your sales guy, again, doesn't want to talk interest rates with you and says, oh, we need to talk to the sales manager, and you get inside that office, that's when they start putting the heat on and putting the pressure on. Most reputable dealers are happy to answer your interest rate questions about the terms. As you can see from this example, you can see that there's hidden fees built into it. At Northview Campers, you get everything for less. We don't surprise you with document fees, prep fees, hidden costs, or anything like that. When we agree, when Northview Campers agrees with the customer on a price, that's the price that you pay out the door, ready to go camping. If other dealers offer you a finance discount, that's a way for other dealers to get you to bite on the bait, hook, line, and sinker. It's a dangerous practice because you're at the mercy of their interest rate, and that's where they're going to make a lot of money, is on that finance charge, and that's where a lot of customers get caught getting upside down. Oftentimes, other dealers will have an advertisement or a mailer of a camper that's not even on their yard. And you get there and you ask about it, and of course it's quote unquote been sold. And you ask about when the next one will come in, which will be months and months from now. But if you read the fine print, the price doesn't even include transportation to the dealership. And oftentimes that's well over $1,000. And then once they get you in the door, they start adding on for prep, battery, propane tanks being filled. Some dealerships even charge for a product orientation when you pick up the trailer. And some of them even charge extra for hitches. At Northview Campers, everything is included. We have a very simple, straightforward philosophy. Once we agree on the price, that's the price that you pay, ready to go camping. At Northview Campers, it's about more than just selling you a camper. It's about creating a relationship. And part of that relationship is a service after the sale. We want your business for many years to come. We are conveniently located off of I-29, exit 83, just 1 mile south of I-90, or 2 blocks straight south of the Flying J truck stop. You can find us at northviewcampers.com